what a show.
What is going on?
What a show. What a show we've got for you all tonight.
It's shenanigans already.
Welcome to Come Inside. Bob and I are your hosts tonight, and our guests are you all in the audience tonight. You are contestants. You are the contestants. Hector, Amy, Josh, Craig, Tony. We got Tony in the audience. Tony's going to be on the show next week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Tony's judging.
No one tells me anything.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's great. So I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous too. We got some things to go over today. We have games for you all tonight, like usual. But you guys are going to be playing the games with us tonight.
Yeah, so we're basically turning this over into your hands, and quite frankly, I've met some of you, and I'm a little terrified right now.
Yeah, it's a little scary. Let's start. Let's start.
All right.
Welcome to Come Inside, everybody. Please subscribe. Please share the link. We want more to watch the show. We like the show a lot. We're really happy with the show, and we hope you're happy with it too.
Hooray! Annie's here. Okay, great. Annie.
There's
no guest tonight. You're the guest, Annie.
Annie's the guest. All right, let's go.
All right.
Brought to you by police as well, so everything's going to be original. We're going to keep it clean here. Bob was really worried that I wasn't going to talk tonight, so I think he's like, "Oh, okay." Jesse's going to talk a lot tonight. I'm never on the show, and my mom is always like, "How come you're not on the show?"
And you're like,
"Here we are."
Reasons. Hi, Mom.
Let's shout out our Patreons this time. Let me read the names out. We haven't done it in a while. Special thanks to Yitzi and Chris Montano, Pablo Velez, Jessica Keeble, Harry Scron, Reagan, Floodums, Rebecca Krigler, Pot Smoking Moms, Craig Comedy, Island Gutierrez, Jonathan Schliemann, David DeLeon, Hector Gutierrez, Jared E. Cohen, Edward Rubin, and Josh. Our buddy Josh, our newest patron.
There are some serious people out here who need to join.
Yeah, we need more bands because I want to pay the comics. Like I don't like the exercise of like having to beg people to be on the show every week and be able to offer them something to be on the show. Right now the show's cost just covered, so there's not much left.
I work on
please
applause,
help us out.
So I as long as I get applause, I'm fine.
Yeah, hell yeah. Don't worry, people. We have guests next week. We have guests booked on the show. We've got Steph Crumb. We've got Bria Badeau. We've got Tiffany Blossom. Very funny people. And like I mentioned earlier, our good friend Tony F. from Devious Elements is going to be judging this week. Tony's a very funny, talented guy, multi-talented video producer, podcast producer. He's a clothing designer. So this is going to be a lot of fun next week. Can't wait. How am I doing, Bob?
You're doing okay, man. I mean, you got like a face for radio, so and a voice for newspaper. So I think you're gonna be fine.
Don't worry, I won't be on the show next week. All right, let's meet tonight's contestants is our audience. That's right, everybody.
You guys, suckers.
That's you guys out there. The audience is fun fact number 1. Sometimes funnier than the guests.
True.
In a lot of cases, actually, it turns out that way.
Wow.
Another fun fact about our audience, sometimes they're too shy to actually be on the show. So sometimes we'll reach out and people will say, I'm not really ready to be on camera, or, my job doesn't want me doing comedy, so I can't be on your show.
Right.
All kinds of stuff, it happens. So we understand. And if you need to stay anonymous, well, then that's why you stay in the chat. And our third fun fact, the audience is the best thing about this show. You guys are the reason we do it every week. There was a time when I wasn't even sure that we were going to do the show anymore. And I love the audience so much. Every week you guys really just keep it up. So I'm so happy.
Oh, see, look at this. And most importantly, Tony knows where his bread is buttered right there. Bob's hilarious. That's right. Thank you, Tony. Somebody sees that finally. Yeah. Hey, just quickly here. I agree. I mean, if it wasn't for the people who tuned in every week, there'd be no reason to do it. I mean, we could just sit around and talk to comics offline and laugh, right? But this is the only reason to have the show. So
yeah, we love you guys.
We love you guys. And who else would I roast? Like mercilessly. I mean, Jesse doesn't get half my jokes, so
I'm not smart. I'm just talented. Right. Tonight's judges are Bob and Jesse. Fun facts about Bob and Jesse: we are named after Bob Saget and Uncle Jesse from Full House.
It's true.
Fun fact:
Berto has the biggest fans. Hello.
Bob is short for Borb, and Jesse is tall for Jess.
Wow, who wrote these?
The algorithm. All right, we're gonna play the game. I'll be more quiet pretty soon. Don't worry, everybody. Don't cancel your Patreons just yet. You guys are gonna get on the scoreboard today. Right now, the scoreboard is just Jessica. Jessica sent me a whole bunch of really awesome memes, and I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with them yet. But I gave her points for it. Jessica's been like tearing it up on Twitter, making fun of everybody.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Jessica unleashed.
Yeah, we really
all right. Got a game. We got Stiff Diction.
What?
We got Stiff Diction. We're gonna. All right, you take it from here. This is your
all
job
right.
now.
So, Stiff Diction, you know it, you love it. It's where we are going to show you a nonsense word made up by an algorithm, and then we're going to have you out in the audience use it in a sentence. So we're going to judge you. We're going to put you on the spot, tell you to be funny. And then, Jesse and I will pick out a winner, and then and then we'll go from there. I don't know. We don't really have an audience vote at this, I guess. So we're gonna figure it out, man. We're just gonna figure it out. So
yeah,
and the joke please, there's no cheating. Yeah, this is gonna be great, guys. It's gonna work out just smooth as shit. So let's do it. What's that first word? Oh man. All right, word number 1: claspulate.
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 I can show you the answer that had the most likes on Twitter.
Okay.
So the way this works is I literally check 7:30 p.m. between 7:30 and 8 p.m. I check for the one that has the most likes, and that's the one that goes in the show. This is actually pretty clean for Evan.
That's true. Which says big booties clapping. I was feeling on the fence, but she clapsulated in my face, and now I'm in love. Wow. I just wish that he was talking about a human. All right, claspulate. Anybody else going to take a chance out there and give us a definition? Here you go. Oh, Craig. Oh my God. No, Craig. I can't read that. Even I have standards. Holy shit. Jeez. He's been on this show. He knows what's going on. Oh my God.
We got one from Amy.
Here you go. When you don't know ASL, which is American Sign Language, by the way, fake your way through being an interpreter. That's pretty good, Amy. Amy Kahn, former guest on the show.
Let me pull up the tweets for that one.
All right.
Getting wild over here, people. Annie's got one.
Oh, Annie, when your vagina has teeth, he shouted out Free Willy when he climaxed, so I claspulated on his penis. Wow. Annie, you dirty, dirty girl. Oh my God. There's nothing I fear worse than a vagina with the munchies. That's what I say. Okay. I always thought that claspulate was it's like that awkward goodbye hug where it's like then it's like I don't know what to do. Like I don't know if it's handshake, hug, when your dog won't open his mouth to take whatever the hell it's eating out of his mouth. That's so true.
I like that.
That's pretty good.
Andy's got one. When you can't clap on beat. That sounds too real. That sounds real.
Yeah, I feel attacked.
Yeah, we got some good responses this week on that. We got a lot actually.
Casey giving me a lesson on female anatomy. Those are called Kegels. So
Yeah,
thanks.
I think it's between Amy and Craig.
God, I really don't
we
want to
got
give
one
it
from
to
the
Craig.
bug. Claspulate when you have to repopulate the planet with your classmates. I like that. That's good.
That's really out of the box, so to speak. I don't know what that means. A professional locksmith who was always late. What? I thought you said he was multi-talented.
All right, what are we thinking here? We got some good ones. I like the dog one that Josh came up with.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Amy Conn's was really good.
Amy Conn's was really good.
Yeah, that was really good. I think it's a toss-up between those two. What do you think?
Yeah, let's give. How about Amy gets 3, and what was the last one? The bug.
Bug. So
Bug gets 2.
and then Craig, or no, was it Josh? Josh.
Oh yeah, Josh had 1. Yeah, we're off the rails here, people.
Yeah, it's really weird. This is like, it's for instance, this is like the quietest it's ever been because you don't have like guests.
All right, let's give Amy 3 points.
All right.
I want to give Craig 2 for his because Craig's was pretty fire.
Keep it Craig at home.
It's not safe for work.
Say not safe for work.
Yeah. And then we got Josh. 2 for Josh. This is already dumb. It's already giving out too many points.
Oh no.
And the bug gonna get 1 point for that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
Oh my God. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so stiff diction number 2.
Stiff diction number 2.
Okay.
Is aphormically.
Formically. I already know my favorite, but I don't think she's in the audience today. So somebody's got the real hard time beating my favorite. So let's go with the formically, guys. So whoever can come up with something for this super awesome word that I most definitely did not pick.
Yeah, let's see what we came up with. The most likes, Bridget Mahoney.
Yeah, that's my choice. I love it.
When someone introduces someone you've already met, you reply, yes, I know him aphormically.
That sounds like right out of a movie line or a sketch or something. Like I could totally see somebody trying to sound smart, like me, like totally like somebody like me trying to deliver that line to somebody else. Oh yes, that could be a Schitt's Creek line of dialogue. If you think about it, the transducer. What?
Yeah, this is a tough one. Aphormically.
Yeah.
Let me pull up the tweets for that one.
Craig, quit whining. We're gonna do spot judgments. You know that. Okay, here we go. Here's one from Pickley. A made-up pretentious term you can throw into a sentence to sound smart. I'm going to aphormically attach this club sandwich. Whoa. There's a nice clean one. Here we go. There you go, Craig. When you have to pretend to be nice to your in-laws, still don't like it. Go away. Kidding. Jeez. Tough room of just me. Dick stiff shit. Damn it.
Yeah, it's weird being on the show and then having to also like make the chats show up.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Oh yeah. Well, you've got
Craig's doing great.
You've got my approval, Craig. Just relax. Okay? And my Venmo is open.
I like this answer a lot. I like Amy's answer here.
What's that? How you can afford to buy a house in Maryland by giving up Starbucks lattes and avocado toast. I like it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's in the lead right now. I like that one a lot.
Yeah. Man, that kind of went flying by, so I didn't see that one. Let's see.
Yeah, there's so many chats.
Anybody else got one? Real quick before we just give it to Amy out of fun. I already did that.
Yeah.
So it's
Amy and Andy.
And then probably Craig again.
Yeah. So let's give 3 points Amy, and then Andy and Craig 2 points each.
Sure, why not?
We're going wild here, folks. Scoreboard already looks crazy because it's already got too many people on it.
We always tell our judges, like, there are rules to this, damn it, and then we throw them out the minute we get rid of the judges.
All right, let's go on to our next word.
Gee whiz, you could read entries.
Yeah, that's true.
Gee whiz, you could learn to spell.
All right, we'll read the entries for this next one because I don't think we even had that many, so we'll go through them.
Okay.
That's a good call, Jessica. I mean, good strategy.
Absolutely, Jessica. Please don't make a game of me again. Okay.
Thirsch, I guess. Thirsch.
Thirsch. Looks like Thirsch.
These words are a little wild.
Well, hey, they're random, man.
Let's see what we got for Thirsch. And I need another computer. All right.
This way she can screenshot me at every given moment. Okay.
We're gonna make it bigger.
Yeah. Tiffany Blossom is going to be on the show next week. There you go. The act of trying to be on when you're in a new social situation, boy, do I know how that goes. Okay, these are my friends from work. They're chill. You don't need to thirst. I can see that. That's like a typical comic thing anyway. Always feeling the need to be on.
I like Pickly Andy's here as well. The thirst, a word used to describe the craving you get for slushies. There's only one thing that will quench my thirst, and that's a blue raspberry slushie. I like that a lot.
Is that an actual flavor?
Blue is a flavor, yeah.
The thirst quencher.
We got a good one from Craig. We got a good one from Josh, too.
Oh, yeah? A deep southern Floridian pronunciation of thirst, but limited to being thirsty for natty light. Oh, man. God, that's one thing I cannot do.
Thirst is when you have a good attitude about third place.
Story of my life.
A deep southern Floridian pronunciation of thirst, but limited to being thirsty for natty light. Yeah.
Which is
that's the one you just read. Sorry.
It sure is. It's okay. You're used to being third place, so you got a smile on your face. You're good with it.
I'm always last.
Always picked last. It's my show. I've got picked last.
Thrusting in a bush on the side of the way. Yeah.
What?
Gross. Side of the road. It's like rest stop stuff.
No, I don't.
Let's see who got the most likes for this one.
Oh, I don't. Really? Okay, here's what it says. Thirst refers to the desperate state of needing to defecate and hydrate, hindered by an inability to move legs at will following a night of drinking and debauchery. Thirst.
This is very alarming.
Thirst Sunday means drinking from the dog bowl and washing all the sheets.
This is alarming, Jessica.
Jessica's been through some shit.
We're worried about you.
I mean, she's lived many, many lives.
What do we like here?
Let's see here.
Man, it's like Amy's so good at being quick about this stuff.
Well, she's an improver, She's just boom, boom, boom like that. It's
nice. Hector with the callback.
Thirst is a symptom that may arise as a result of too much claspulation. There you go.
Yeah, Jessica, the amount of detail in your post is a little suspicious.
Yeah.
It just makes me very worried about you.
She's reading from her diary.
All right, what do we like here? Craig's doing. We got the usual heavy hitters here. We got Amy, Craig.
I suspect there are people who are not participating.
Well, at the same time, I can't put too many people on the scoreboard because it kind of breaks after a while.
Oh, well, down with the patriarchy. That's what I say.
All right, what do you want to do for points?
All right, well, Jesus. Let's see. I think I'm a little scared to give Jessica 3 points, but I think we kind of have to because they may be the only this may be the last thing she ever sees. I think she's got a little. I think this might be her end here if she keeps going this hard.
It's good. I gave her 3 points. Now she's tied with Amy.
Uh-oh. Damn. Who else do we have here? I think we give Amy 2 because she's consistent. And I think we're gonna have to give. I think we have to give Josh 1
for bringing the natty light.
Natty light to the party. I would like to give him. I'd like to deduct points, but that is his industry, so I'm gonna give it to him.
All right, this is like a voting break, but what are we supposed to do? We didn't actually talk about this.
Oh, yeah, we didn't really do voting breaks.
Yeah, we're not going to do a voting break, I guess, because you're going to all vote for yourselves, and that doesn't really work.
Yeah.
I was supposed to make some videos this week for the show, and I ran out of time, so I apologize for that. I want to get some videos for next week. It's part of the reason that we don't have guests tonight is because we wanted to take it easy so we can focus on next week's episode.
I'm so glad we did. I'm so glad we made things easier.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look, we're doing what we can here. We're learning. We're hanging out with our audience tonight, and that's like kind of the most fun part of the show.
It'd be this would be great. I mean, it's too bad that they can't actually heckle us live. I'm saying that I'm saying that aphorically.
And Dr. Annie misses the videos. Thanks, Dr. Annie. We'll have some videos soon.
We missed you.
We had some great videos last week. If you want to check out last week's episode, if you missed it, we had some great videos from our friends T-Mac and Evan Bruce and Josh. They sent us Joke Police video, and it was awesome. I'm so happy about last week's episode.
Yeah, we missed
WJ Reed watching his own video.
I'm watching my own video. Stop that. Pickley Andy said,
"Hey,
10 points for Pickley for still being funny while a child makes its way through my birth canal." Information I could have used earlier before we started awarding the points, Andy. Gosh, how long have you been delivering that child?
Andy's been having that kid for like 2 years.
For 2 years. Seriously, for like 2 years. Every week we get a comment. Oh, I'm having a baby right now.
Yeah, Andy's playing the long con.
She's on that gift registry. Just keep
yeah, exactly. Just milking that registry.
You got a whole wing just for the diapers.
Oh man, I'm nervous about the next part of the show.
Oh yeah, me too. This is gonna be a little weird, guys.
We're gonna play a special edition of Hear Me Out. Yeah, I'm really nervous about this. We're going to give a topic or a situation. We're going to craft an outlandish story or argument for why we have the right answer. And I guess in this case, we may be wrong. I'm really nervous. Should we do this? Should we skip it?
No, we can't skip it, man. You gotta rip off the Band-Aid.
All right, you guys ready for Hear Me Out number 1? The first Hear Me Out?
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Hear me out number 1. We want to change the name of the show.
We do.
It's not a light conversation. It's a very heavy conversation we've been having.
Yeah.
And we really don't know if we can do that and get away with it, and if you guys will be okay with that. So I have a story. I have a story about this. I went to a comedy show a few weeks ago. I don't know, maybe this was like 2 months ago at this point. And I was talking to this comic who produces some live shows here in the city. And he was asking about the show. I was telling him about the show, and I'm like, "Hey, you got to check out the show. You know, we got to get you on there one day." And he's like, "Cool. What's it called?" And I said, "It's called Come Inside." And he's like, "Great. What's the website?" And he pulls out his phone and he starts typing CUMINSIDE, and I was horrified to watch him do that. Yeah. And I was like, "Whoa, this name's crazy." And then I went out with a friend last week who's been on the show, our good friend of the show, Lissa. And she asked me, why is our show named after a cream pie?
Right.
And I said, there's a long story to that, but I'm not attached to it. So I don't know.
And it's funny.
It's a problem in some cases.
Yeah, and it's funny because like ever since I started doing this, I was like, man, I really want to change the name. But I'm like, it's not my show, so I can't really. I don't have a say. It's probably, I don't. If it's their thing, it would involve changing the website. I mean, it would involve changing a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, those things they're all tangible, but I think like if the name of the show becomes something that you can't tell your mom to watch,
right?
Then it's like,
I've had people, after I've typed in like the link to the show, and they're just like, well, let me check out a couple videos, and I'll get back to you, because with the website involved, it says come inside us because it's .us, which makes it even worse. It sounds like a show that Evan would produce, and I would not be on that show. I'm talking about, Evan. So we could sell that. Actually, we could sell the rights to Evan. Sell that name to him. Let him do whatever the fuck he wants with it. And then we could get a new name.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Amy. Change it to a symbol, like the game show formerly known as Come Inside.
No, because that's even worse. You do not want Jessica making memes of our show as a symbol. No.
Yeah, so I don't know. We don't know what the name would be. We have to think about it. But we reached the point where it's like it's awkward to talk about the show because of the name.
Yeah.
And let's go with Come Town Podcast. We should just go full CUM.
Respectfully enter. Oh my god. So
look at this. Wow, the bug is just what a great new guest here. Yeah. Is that Reagan in disguise?
No, it's not. I know exactly who that is. That's June. June's being June.
Yeah, the show formerly known as Prince. Oh, look, just embrace it. Yeah, we're gonna name it Come Inside Football Team. That'll work. I like that. I like that.
That's pretty good. Anyway, so I think we're open to suggestions. Also, we've got some that I wrote down that Jesse hasn't commented on, so I'm assuming all of them suck.
I haven't even seen that. I don't know what you're talking about.
The folder that I told you about.
Oh no, I haven't looked in there in a while. So yeah, we have a list of names. Bob made a list of names. I haven't had time to look through it. This week was really crazy.
Nope, it's fine.
But we're telling you that we it's on our mind.
Yeah.
And we don't take it lightly. There's a lot of work that's gone into the show the way it is, and we are happy with the work.
Right.
But the name is just weird, and people are like, "Oh, is your show dirty?" I don't know, not really. It's not a dirty show.
Not really. It's not like we're not teetotalers by any means, but at the same point, our whole goal here is to just get more viewers and grow and have people actually want to come on the show, as opposed to having to track them down and beg them and shoot them full of tranquilizers. We're trying to get it away from like the Saw type model where they just wake up and chained in, say, my basement here, and now you're on a show kind of thing for my entertainment. We would rather they actually submit willingly, like in Squid Game, right? So
that's our first thing we want to talk to you guys about. So just be on the lookout. We're gonna probably think some more spend the next couple months, like before the new year, thinking about it.
Yeah, and Reed is all right. Wallace is right. Do it before it gets huge. Do it now.
Yeah, well, I think he's making an innuendo there.
No, he's serious. He's serious. He means it. If there's nothing, he's the only sincere person in this audience.
Oh, look, we're idioms.
Oh,
no idioms.
No idioms.
All right, no points.
No points for that. Mm-mm.
Hear me out. Number 2. Are you guys ready for this? I don't even remember what it was.
I do.
There we go. Hear me out. Number 2. Send us more funny auditions and sketches. We were so happy to receive T-Max video. It was so funny.
And you could tell he really just put his heart into it. He really just wanted to do his best. He wasn't just phoning it in. He was actually like, I'm going to make this and it's going to be awesome. And it was. And I love him for it. I really do. And it really, the point is that like it turned our attention to him. And that's what we're looking for. Like somebody watching that, you know, they're like, hey, T-Mac's pretty funny. Let's get him on my show, right? That doesn't suck, dude. That does not suck.
Yeah, we need some more stuff like that. Like you know, Evan and the guys made the Joke Police sketch, and we're really proud to feature that on the show.
All right.
I mean, they're no T-Mac.
No, I mean they're no T-Mac, but who is?
Yeah, I mean, there's only one T-Mac. Yeah, so send us more videos. We want to put more videos in the show. Like we want to put your videos in the show. If you have a sketch, if you have an idea for a sketch and you need help, like you want people to show up to a Zoom or something, like we can get people to do that.
Yeah.
You know, we can help edit stuff together if you're struggling with some kind of editing. I can help you figure that out. But you know, we want your videos we want to put them on the show because like we want people to see your stuff. I don't know. I'm really happy with the stuff the audience is doing, so I just want more of that.
Right, and that's a whole big part of the show is the audience interaction. Yeah, and quite frankly, like I said, we wouldn't do this if it wasn't for you. So why not give you guys a chance to shine, right? Between two Borbs. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I hope Borbs is a euphemism in this one.
Nice. That's a
I
good
need
one.
what I can get. All right.
I don't remember the third one either.
Oh, the third one's even named.
Oh yeah, third one's gonna be great.
This is the most dangerous.
Yeah. So again, we want to work with you guys. If you guys have ideas and stuff, you want to have stuff on the show. Like I want to work more with Dan. I want to work more with Reagan. I want to work with you know, WJ Reed's been crushing it on the tweets. I can't wait for him to come on the show.
And you know, hey, if you guys want to, like, you know, I don't know, ask somebody to help write any jokes. I got nothing else going on except for this show, so I would take part.
Yeah, I mean, I can't help you write jokes, but I can help you make nice videos.
There you go. All right, for this third one, okay, I gotta get ready here. We're going actual drinking now, because this third one.
Damn, I gotta get another beer.
This third one's gonna be a doozy. So,
all right, folks. Third, hear me out. This is gonna be a big one. Hear me out. Number 3. We want you to ask us questions. Ask us anything.
Literally.
Questions about the show. Do you want to know stuff about us personally? Maybe, hopefully not.
Damn it.
Let's do an AMA. Like we want to understand. Look, we want to level with you guys. Like we work really hard on this show, as some of you understand, and I want to keep it going. I want to keep putting work into the show. But I also want to know like what you guys think about the show, and like, are there things that don't make any sense? Are there things that you'd like us to clarify? Are there things that you'd like to like have some kind of secrets,
right,
backstage stuff?
How the sausage is made, as they say.
Yeah, I could show you guys how we do stuff. I can show you guys how we make videos. You know, that's kind of boring for tonight, but I'm happy to. You know, if you want to know stuff, I'm happy to share how it works.
Here we go. Who do you think you are? I was hoping somebody would do something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Craig, I'm just a humble, niche, micro celebrity on Twitter.
I don't think that's a typo, and if it's not, it's perfect.
It's not a typo. Not with him.
It's not a typo. Not with him.
Nope.
Yeah, man. I like, you know, I want to work more with you guys. I want to do some more stuff with Dan. I want to get some more music on the show. Like you know, this stuff doesn't slip by us. It's just hard for us to comment on all of it.
Right.
But we are paying attention to all this stuff.
Yeah, and typically laughing at it. There's a lot of times where I'm ignoring our guests and laughing at the chat, trying to.
Here we go.
Trying to talk.
We got a question from Dan.
Oh, are you mad at me? I am furious, Dan, and you know what you did, sir. Can we have a tour of that room you're in? I don't know if my camera attaches. But yeah, so this is the murder room. Okay, people get it wrong. They call it the kill room or not, but this is affectionately called the murder room. This was, and that room, that name was given to it by my old comedy buddies from a different website called Hot Breath, which is like where I learned how to write jokes. Right, it was just an online community that I got involved with during the pandemic. So let me turn on some more light here. So yeah, you can see there's the hat from the Halloween episode.
Take it slow because it's laggy, so go slow.
I have a lot of posters.
Nice.
Yeah, like little classic posters and stuff. The rest of this is really just garbage. Like I've got my okay. So I got my knickknack.
The body. Hide the body.
So yeah, my gargoyle collection. So yeah, that should tell you all you need to know about me. Business papers, scrolling on down, some books that I keep. I cycle out books periodically.
It's like frozen for me.
It's frozen?
Yeah, I can't see anything anymore.
Oh, you can't see anything? I'm sorry. I don't know.
It's a lot of wood. There's a lot of nice wood.
Yeah, it's all paneling. This is like a little small, like seriously, it's like a 4x5 area. So I have like old bed springs. That's where the cats poop. Back in there. So we're going to refrain from going beyond the curtain. Then I just cover up storage. That's all it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
So. Ellie had a question. Movie night. What do you mean by movie night? Like, do you want us to do a movie night one day? We could probably figure something out.
Oh yeah,
that'd be cool.
So here's a little known fact, Jesse. So Ellie and I did this thing where she tried to force upon me this terrible movie called Rockula, which turned out to be one of the best worst movies I've ever seen. And we just ripped it apart, but we didn't have an audience or anything like that. It was just us just hanging out, ripping apart a movie. It was supposed to be somebody else there, and then she got muted. I don't know what that was, but we've been trying to figure out a way to do like an official, like a movie night type show where it's some of us either listening just the two of us or some of us taking over talking over a bad movie with chat. Yeah, there you go, WDR, something like that. And I'm like, well, I got no idea how to do that, so we thought Jesse would be able to figure out a way to produce that and maybe join in. I don't know, but like it's a whole big, for me, it's like a big Mystery Science Theater thing because I'm a huge Mystery Science Theater geek. And Ellie doesn't really have anything else going on, so she's trying to figure out some way for her to kill time.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, we could do a movie night one day, like a movie night with the group, maybe for we can schedule something for either like a weekend or like a Friday night or something. That'd be cool. Andy had a really serious question for me, and I'm not even sure how much I can get into it. How was the show created? The show was created in the pandemic as a response. Originally, the first show that preceded this show was called WTF Steve. It was created by Steve Cohen. And he had an idea to make a game show when all the open mics in the city closed down for the pandemic. And he reached out to me and he asked me if I can help him make the graphics and videos look better. And he wanted to make the show look better. And he said, I want to just make it look nice. So we did that. We did that for a while, for about 6 months, something like that. He originally pitched a whole bunch of names. We had a big list, and Come Inside was the name we agreed on that we'd like the most. The double entendre stuff was a big part of the stuff that Steve came up with. It was like his favorite kind of joke. And we've sort of gotten rid of a lot of that stuff. For me personally, like I'm really interested in finding what the show is with me and Bob. Like I think working with Bob has been fantastic, and we're finally at a place where like I really like the direction we're going in, and we're making it our own. Classic corny Steve. Yeah, listen, I don't talk to Steve. I wish him well. I'm not going to say much about him. I don't really know him very closely. But we parted ways, and
And
You know,
I really,
the show is what it is now, and the show is what it is now because of me and Bob and Craig and Renovska and Jared
and I really just kind of bullied my way into it. I really did.
yeah, that's kind of true. Like he kept asking me, like, yeah, I'm like, hell yeah. Bob was on the show before, and he was fantastic. And I was
Yeah,
like, you
I
know,
mean,
you make a great host.
I was on the old show just as a contestant, you know, and my only goal in life, my only goal in life was to win the show, was like to win the weeks. And then my only goal in life was to be like on the show, and then I wanted to host the show, and then it just sort of kind of worked out. You know, it's kind of weird how that is, but it went very fast. But I've never looked back, and I you know, I say this with, you know, and it sounds like I'm eating shit, but this really is like my favorite part of the week. It really is. I'm wearing slacks. That's right. What do you think? Jeez, what are you thinking, Christopher? I mean, I'm not a farmer. I might be from Nebraska, but I ain't a farmer. The hell?
What is your favorite part about making each episode? That's a good question. For me, it's when I get to make videos. I don't know if you, I don't know if you saw the Halloween episode, but the intro video was like a very elaborate animation that I spent about a week building. And I know you guys didn't watch it because it was our lowest rated episode this year.
Yeah.
But that was really fun. Like I really had fun making that cartoon. Like I taught myself how to make a puppet on Photoshop and how to animate it. And it started as an idea. It's like, wouldn't it be hilarious if we just died on the show? and then I was kind of like, how do we justify that in a narrative way? Like, oh, it would be really funny if it was like a Tales from the Crypt kind of thing, where we're just like two idiots who just die by stupidity. So yeah, like I like making videos for the show. It's just so much work, and like we're trying to find the balance of having enough time in the show to make videos for the show versus like racing against like booking comics, racing against like getting all the tweets out in time, getting all the information out in time. Like it really takes a lot. Like the show's about 9 to 12 tweets a week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so my favorite part is the videos. I like making the graphics. I like doing the cards and stuff. I hate making the tweets every week. It's like my least favorite thing. Twitter's not good about like collecting tweets. It has to be. It's all very manual. So yeah, I like videos and like yeah. Thanks, Hector. I want to make more cartoons. Like I want to make a Thanksgiving cartoon, and that's part of the reason we didn't even book guests this week. We were going to take the week off so we can work more on next week's episode. And we just had too much fun last week. We're just like, this show's going well. We're so happy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, last week, I don't even remember laughing that hard in 2 years. I mean, it was so good. Just laughing our asses off. And so we want to keep up. I mean, as far as like, you know, I enjoy, I just enjoy interacting with the guests. Like I'm meeting people that I would normally, like, who would have thought that Jesse clear out in New York City and I would ever like hook up and actually have a show? That would never happen under normal circumstances. He would have nothing to do with me, and neither would any of these other people who come on this show. Like none of you would have anything to do with me stuck out here in the comedy desert of Lincoln, Nebraska, right? So as far as I'm concerned, I hit the lottery, and so I love, you know, I love giving people a hard time. I love getting a hard time, and I love just being able to kind of just like riff with comics I enjoy and respect. And writing, I get to write some jokes for the show as well. And you know, and Jesse, like, you know, like the little news things was my stupid little idea, and he has to do all the graphics for that, which is more work for him than it is for me. So.
Yeah, the news bits are another part that's fun.
Yeah.
The news bits are really fun when I have a week to work on it. They're not as fun when I have like a day to work on it.
Yeah. So
that's another thing that we're working on is like Bob and I are figuring out our timing because Bob and I both have full-time jobs. And like I hate to rush things for the show.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't like to do. And and sometimes we have to. And then like, you know, so part of the conversation of why we were going to take a night off is like, if we do the show every single week, does that give us time to like actually plan special episodes or like special guests and special features and stuff? And I don't know the answer, but like I you know, we're asking you guys what you think to sort of help us figure out what we, you know, how to think about the show differently.
And that's like where like audience videos and stuff like fake auditions and stuff like that, that's where they come in, because that kind of lightens our load a bit. It gives us something else to throw in there, so we don't have to go and produce something ourselves, if that makes sense. Not saying that we want you guys to be a crutch, but we're saying it's like extra stuff we can do. Oh Christ, you're gonna open up a whole can of worms, Annie.
I mean, listen, anything from Lower Decks season 2 is like the best Star Trek ever made. If anybody has ever liked Star Trek and you've never seen Lower Decks, you owe it to yourself to see Lower Decks. It's the best.
Who tops? Oh my god. Well, I'm smaller. I'm scrappy though, you know. So I think
that's a good name for the show, WJ. We should name the show
Top Gun, but with weed.
Yeah,
that's great. We skipped a bunch. We skipped, like, somebody asked if I was a 311 fan. Actually, I can't remember the guy's name. Hexam. I actually competed against him in a debate team event and beat his ass, because he might be able to. He's musically talented, but he ain't funny. And so I went up there and did a little funny skit and kicked his ass. So there you go. And he's rich and famous. So who wins, really? Who won that? I would say me.
Wow, this is really funny, Amy. Holy shit.
To LinkedIn, Nebraska. God, they actually just built like a giant office building here in Omaha. Any band number?
All right. Did we miss any questions here? We missed a lot.
A shitload of questions.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Feel free to repeat your question if we didn't ask it, because the chat was going.
Yeah, the chat's pretty quick. It's hard to sort of catch the ones that are up at the top. They fly pretty quick.
Yeah. So, you know, if you asked us a question and you would like it answered, then go ahead and feel free to rattle it off again.
Yeah, ask us again, because we probably missed it.
For instance, just for the people who, I'm not little. I'm average. I'm 5'9" and 3/4. Thank you very much. I'm just smaller than Jesse, who's like a gargantuan. I don't know.
How did you know?
Huh? Look at you. I'm very good with proportional space things.
Yeah, Jessica, that's a good point. Like, there is a conversation we do go back to, which is like getting a live audience in the show. The problem with that is like having a moderator. Like, someone would have to sit in the Zoom and moderate it while the show's running, and like that's just another job that we can't afford right now.
Yeah,
I would love to have a live audience and like live laughter in the show. That would be really fun.
And you know, and we know people who do that sort of thing, and they, you know, maybe we could incorporate, like, maybe learn from what they're doing and figure out how to do that, because, you know, quite frankly, I want that to happen. But no offense, but some of you guys I don't trust to not heckle, and you know, so that's my only reservation there, because I'd like, you know, I want somebody who's going to respect the comics. And respect what we do here, even though I can appreciate being roasted. Not everybody can, right? So, for the other question was, no, I am not a high school principal. No, I work in television, so I am technically a journalist. So there.
Great question from Annie about have we always been interested in comedy?
Oh, well, you go first.
Yeah, I mean, comedy has always been, you know, like I studied sketch writing. I did some workshops. I found myself working with comedians to try to like film sketches. My background's in filmmaking, so I like producing videos, but I have worked with comedians a lot to try to make like sketches and stuff. You know, I'm not a stand-up. I've never really done stand-up before. I like making videos, and that's kind of where my focus has always been, but comedy has always been a big part of that. Yeah, I like Sketch. I really like Sketch a lot.
As far as that goes, I've always been like the funny guy, but I never really thought about actually. I always dreamed about being a comedian, but never actually thought that I would do it. And of course, and so it was on my bucket list. I'm like, well, I just want to try it before I die, right? And because who knows when that's going to happen. So when I started, it was just over a couple of years ago. I didn't tell my first joke in front of an audience until January of last year. So I got up there. I was super drunk because I was so scared. I was so scared. I was, I looked like shit. I was disheveled, because I was just completely drunk, and I had my little notepad. I had like a giant legal pad, right, with my jokes on it. Everybody's like, it's an open mic, so they're all like using phones and shit, whatever. But and some of them were super bad. And I got up there and I was just drunk, and some of the other comics were making fun of me, and so it was really, really bad. I was like the last person on, but I did it, right, and a couple of my jokes got laughs, a couple of them. And then I was like, okay, well, now I'm going to come back and I'm going to take it seriously. So I came back next week, fucking suit and tie, created this whole like persona. So I wasn't anxious. I didn't drink. I wasn't like, nervous at all. And I crushed it with my same jokes, but just told them better. Right. And then I was on stage 2 more times after that. And then COVID hit and shut everything down. So I've only been on stage maybe 4 times my entire life. One of those was earlier this year in March. I actually did like an actual show for a live audience, and that was super awesome. It was all new material, and I just went there and wung it, and did 8 minutes straight without missing a joke, and so I'm hooked. I mean, I've always loved it. We'll just see if I'm too old to do anything with it now. but this, this is a great outlet because I get to surround myself with this stuff all the time, right? So,
yeah, we love comedy. That's
love it. Absolutely.
Yeah, we love it. We love comedy.
And that's why I love hanging out with you guys because I've met so many cool comics on this show and just on Twitter, and all that. So it is what it is. We'll see what happens with it. Oh, I know.
Never too old.
Never too old. Well, we'll see.
Oh, that's a great question, Andy. Great question.
Did someone say segue?
That it means it's time for sapping in. Yeah, I feel like I've answered enough questions for you goons. I've given you goobers enough.
Back in the closet.
Yeah, we'll if you guys have more questions, just hit me up.
Yeah.
I'll answer questions to anyone who watches this show regularly. I'll be as honest as I possibly can.
Same here. Except for the on.
All right, we got sapping in.
All right. This is it. We love it. This part of the show. This is what everybody's favorite.
You know the game.
The response to this week's pictures was overwhelming, guys. It really made me feel super good. We had around 25 to 30 responses to every picture.
Yeah.
And it was actually a little overwhelming and frightening. But anyways, it's a picture, and then you guys captioned it, and then, we're going to read off what's being said. So here's the first picture. Anybody out there who hasn't commented want to fire one off?
Yeah, we got so many good responses for this one. I mean, I feel like this week we really got just great stuff.
People really did bring their A game.
Yeah, let's see. Let me show the responses. So just so you guys know, the way this works, I'm only gonna put the responses on here if they have the most likes. In this case, the threshold is it has to have 4 or more likes. So that's why, if you wrote one and it's not here, that means you got 3 likes. So it could have been amazing, but it didn't make the cut.
It sucks to be unpopular. It really does.
And I always go and give everyone at least 1 vote personally.
Yeah, same here.
I give you guys the edge. Okay, I try to help everybody equally here. But we got so many good ones.
If I
here.
really
I
like
feel
it,
Tennessee.
if I think it's a standout, I actually go in the comments and leave a comment. But yeah, I try to like everybody.
Oh, look at this is a good one from Jimmy. Cheeseburgers and paradise.
Damn, Jimmy, that's really good.
That's really good, Jimmy.
That's great. Like sometimes I always try to participate in this particular game, and I usually forget what I write. So, Weeping Big McAngels. Ew, that's a little weird. Oh, mine was something like introducing the McExistential Crisis. That's what mine was.
Oh yeah, I think you had like 2 likes on it.
Motherfucker.
I like Tennessee's here. That when that migraine is a real whopper.
Oh, that's really good.
That one got me. That was a really good one.
Damn, I missed that one.
Amy Khan's good one too. The aftermath of proclaiming the next round of burgers is on me.
Yeah,
it's very literal. I like it.
Yeah.
Craig's got a funny one with the whole art canvas like plaque.
Where's I don't even see him.
It's right above Excalibur.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Plight of the vegan in the southern U.S. Oil and canvas. Peter Moore, of course, with the whole with the Big Mac song.
Yep, the chanting. That was really good. That one would have been my pick if I
think he had like 11 likes on that.
Yeah. Only because, I just happen to know the chant, and so it really hit home.
Yeah, what do we like here?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think it's so close for me.
Yeah, Tiffany Blossoms on the top left is really good.
Yeah, Tiffany Blossom. Yeah, she's gonna be on the show next week. Let's see here. I think a guy gave it to Tennessee. Sorry
Yeah,
to give it to the same people all the time, but
Tennessee's gonna get 3 for that one because that's a banger.
That is a banger. It's a Mick banger.
All right, we got another one.
Oh yeah,
check it out. This is a crazy photo.
My Tim Teabag move.
Yeah, Tim Teabag was probably my favorite one of this, to be honest with you. That made me chuckle out loud, which is really rare.
Oh wow, yeah, I really want to catch you laughing out loud, especially at one of my jokes. Someday, squad goals, right?
Yeah, we had a lot of good responses to this, and again, this one as well was the cutoff was 4 likes, so everything with 4 or more likes ended up here and made the cut. Which is great. Like, before the last month, we didn't even have that many to count, where I even was able to take some out.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to actually have to do some editing now.
Annie, she's really got a beef with them. What? Come on now. She's talking about the last one. Annie's a little behind, I guess. It's okay, Annie. We appreciate you.
I like Peter Moore's you never know when the rapture might strike.
Damn.
Musings, Reagan's was really good too. Shailene Woodley and Aaron Rodgers sex tape.
I don't know any of those people are. I don't know, whatever.
And now the NFL is requiring boosters.
That's hilarious. They didn't finish some of the CGI on the Shang-Chi deleted scenes. That's pretty good. That's actually very topical. There you go.
Yeah. I like that Tim Teabag.
Well, when you've got it, you've got it, Jesse. Part of being a niche micro celebrity on Twitter is coming up with bangers such as that one to maintain my status.
I like Aaron Ring on this one. Aaron Ring did a good job. Banana peel in the field, 10-yard penalty.
Oh,
very clean, nice and clean.
Yeah, and it's funny because we don't get a lot of comments from Aaron since he's been on the show. He tends to avoid us, but when he participates, they're always good.
He doesn't avoid us. He's he's got a Wednesday show as well.
Maybe it's just me.
No, I gotta get Aaron back on the show. Yeah. I saw him at a show a couple weeks ago, and he was real nice.
His level of humor is super highbrow. I mean, we're talking, which he did. Obviously, you can see today because he did a banana peel joke, but normally, super high concept comedy.
All right, I'm gonna give Aaron 3 points for that one. And I really like the NFL requiring boosters, so I'm going to give Amy 2 points for that.
Cool.
And yeah, that's good. All right, let's go to the last one. This is a nightmare.
Yes. Yep.
I'm a little scared of this one, you know.
Well, that's why I picked it. I saw this and I was like, shit, that's terrifying on a number of levels.
Yeah, pretty scary. All right, let's see what we got for this one. This one was like a lot of responses,
Yeah.
like a lot.
Clowns mess people up, man.
Clowns really like affect you guys pretty deeply.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is some great stuff here.
Uh,
There's a lot of jokes about like scaring the shit out of someone. Like
Right.
that came up a few times. Yeah, there we go. Hector just did it right now. Joke police investigate Hector. That one was like the most repeated joke for this concept.
yeah. Let me see here.
I like Amy's here a lot. Like, in case you were wondering why they say the prep is the worst part when it comes to having a colonoscopy. That's pretty fire. This is why people don't love redheads. That's a good one, Jessica. Very simple but effective.
That's pretty good.
Annie's on the screen. Where's Annie's tweet?
It's right in the middle.
Oh, there we go. Did someone say funny tummy? That was a really good one.
I don't know that phrase. Is that just upset stomach? Is that what that is?
Yeah, exactly. Like upset. Oh, my stomach's feeling funny.
Yeah. I also liked Aaron's as well too. Tomorrow night we do your fantasy.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
So
Let's give Aaron that one.
all right.
Let's give 2 to Aaron, 2 to Annie. I'm just getting arbitrary now.
Love it.
Did I already have Annie on here? No.
Who?
I thought Annie was on here already, but no.
No.
The scoreboard is packed.
Well, there you go. We've overloaded the system, folks. I'll start cutting you off.
All right, here we go. This is a nice good one by the bug. That's a really funny one.
There you go. I was trying to figure out how to do that joke. I wanted to do the clown car joke.
That's a really good joke. I mean, you got 2 points for that one, Bug.
Yeah, that's really good, Bug. I was like, damn, how I couldn't figure it out. I literally couldn't do it. So there you go. I'm learning shit all the time.
All right, let's see what we have for the score. Let's see what the points are. Scoreboard time. Check it out, everybody. The scoreboard is too full. It doesn't even fit. I got to give Aaron. Oh wait, I put Aaron on the board twice. Never mind.
Oh, there you go.
Got rid of one Aaron. That makes things better.
Saved it, guys.
Yeah, so there we go. So Amy's the winner with 10 points this week. Amy is one of our funniest audience members consistently in the chat and the tweets.
Yeah.
Jessica was a little weighted because Jessica gave us a lot of images this week, so I gave her points. Guys, if you give us stuff to put in the show, we're going to give you points.
Yeah. It doesn't mean anything, but it just shows our gratitude. So I guess that does mean. So if that means something to you, yeah. All
right, Aaron third place, Craig fourth place.
Wow.
Aaron's not here, so let's say Craig's in third place. How about that?
Gotta be present to win.
All right. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
What do we got for freaking the tweets? Who are we going to give it to this week?
For freaking the tweets? Between Aaron and Amy, I don't know. I think what was Aaron's? Oh, the banana peel one. I think we give it to the banana.
Yeah, banana peel in the field, 10-yard bounty. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, and he had a good one for the clown too, I think.
Right.
Tomorrow night we do your fantasy.
Right. I think the banana peel takes it.
Yeah, Aaron's gonna do it with the banana peel joke. That's great. So yeah, what are the slides here? Let me go back to freaking the tweets. It's weird being on the show and trying to run the slides.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
I can see that. There you go.
All right, so Aaron Ring, I'm gonna get him back on the show. Aaron's been doing great. He's got a show. He does a show here every month, pretty close to where I live. So I usually go say hi.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's been good. What else we got on the slides? Oh yeah, we got a plug for Bob. Bob's going to be on Comedy Test Kitchen on December 10th.
That's right.
Is it December 10th?
That's right. We're making some connections here, folks. So
yeah, so Bob's going to be doing live stand up on Comedy Test Kitchen. It's going to be a Zoom show. The tickets are free.
Yeah.
They stream on YouTube. Actually, it's similar to our show in that the chat's going live during the show, but they also have a live Zoom where they have like an actual audience with laughing and stuff. So we'll get there someday, folks.
Yeah. So I'm going to hang out with Mark on Saturday. I'm going to his show. He's coming here to Omaha. So something else maybe you fuckers out there could maybe work around and try, huh? Come visit me where I live. There's comedy here. So I'm gonna hook up with him, pick his brain a little bit, and toss back a few beers, and see if I can't get him to say something embarrassing. And then I'll be on his show on December. I haven't done stand up and it's been a hot minute. So since March, so we'll see how that goes. But I think I'm gonna crush it.
Yeah, and also we actually have Mark Masters booked on our show,
Yeah.
So he's going to be on our show as well. So we're doing some cross promotion with his show. Hopefully his audience catches our show and they like it, and hopefully you catch his show and you like what they're doing. I think it's pretty funny.
His show is funny. I'll tell you that right now, and it's produced really well. So
yeah, it's very well produced.
Yeah.
It looks nice. It sounds nice. It's cool to see other people doing this kind of stuff. Sometimes we feel like we're all alone, but like other people are doing YouTube comedy.
Yeah.
We got anything else here? Oh yeah, this show is brought to you by Joke Police. Oh yeah, I always keep that as the last slide so I know when to stop. Folks, that was really fun, and
I know it was a little awkward, but
most of you stuck around all night.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that you guys stuck around with us. We were going to take a night off, and we just didn't feel like it. Yes, like earlier this week, we're just like, let's just do the show.
Right.
Let's just see what happens when the audience comes in.
Yeah.
I'm in a chair. Like, you guys don't think I'm in a chair? I'm in a chair.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you guys know.
You just don't get to see who's laughing.
I sit in a chair. I sit in a chair every week. I have 4 screens. 1 screen for the show, 1 screen for the scoreboard, 1 screen for the slides, and 1 screen for the points. So there you go. That's all the sausages made.
I have 1 screen for my face.
Let me put up next week's guests again, just to make sure everybody remembers. We got some great guests next week. Find the slide. Yeah, so check it out, everybody. We've got some great guests next week. We've got contestants Steph Crom, Bria Bedo, and Tiffany Blossom. And our good friend Tony. Tony's in the audience. Our good friend Tony's going to be the judge. So it's going to be very fun.
Super funny.
I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to get off the screen and get back to normal.
See, I think this is normal. That's how we differ, Jesse. That's how we differ.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got a new show I'm doing on Mondays, but I won't say too much about it. If you like me, then come find me there.
I've seen it. It's fun.
So it's weird, but I like it.
All right,
everybody. We're really happy with this show. We're really happy to do the show again next week. We're going to see you for Thanksgiving, our Thanksgiving episode next week.
Okay, very cool. We love you all.
Later.